Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to do this eye look right here using Maskcara Beauty's new Winter Wonderland palette, specifically the Shadows Ivy League right here. We're also going to be using Stay Golden, a little bit of Philly, and Blondie over here. We are also going to be using the amazing highlight Goldie It's Bomb. And we're going to be highlighting our brow bone with Glamazing and the inner corner with Glamazing. So, all right, let's get started. So first I'm going to be taking Kat Von D's Lid Locket in the shade Light. I'm going to be putting that on my lid just to prime it a little bit.
You want to go out pretty far. Any lid primer will do. I got this at Marshall's for like a couple bucks. And I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's a good job. Not too...
Alright, we'll be using the Everything eyeshadow brush, which looks like this. It's double-ended. It's amazing. I love it so much. And the color Stay Golden, which is this guy right here. So we're just going to take a little bit on our brush, tap it off, and you're going to be placing this all over your upper crease. This is going to be our transition shade. Next, we're going to be going in and making that a little bit deeper with Philly, which is this brown shade right here. Dip that in very lightly. We only want a little bit, and these shades are pigmented. Start dabbing it where you want it, just to get like the most off your brush. We're going to want the V right here, which this doesn't have anything on it, but I'll show you right here. This area right here is called your V. And that, if you can tell over here, is going to be our darkest point. So keep most of the color concentrated. You're just doing very light, quick motions. Super, super light. Like I am almost barely touching my skin. You can build it up into the crease a little bit. Just making sure all your edges are blended out really well. I think that's a big key to this look, is that you don't have like just like a super stark area. It's really buffed out. So I'm adding a little bit more to my crease.
Outer edge of my crease.
There, that's a good base right there. Next, we're going in with Ivy League, which is this green color right here. Again, we're going to be taking it right on the same brush. I'm using pretty much the same brush for this entire look. And just dabbing a little bit. You want to start light. You can always build, but you can't take away. So it's like cutting a piece of paper. So you want to start in the corner. And bring it up and around. And as you get closer to the top of your crease, you want to change from circles to like a windshield wiper motion. So you're not doing circles anymore, you're doing like a back and forth. A little bit more. You can even start to almost make your brush perpendicular to your face. This is going to push the powder upward a little bit. So if you're focusing it kind of too much down, you might need to start pushing it upward. So that's a good base to start. We're going to actually flip our brush over to the pencil point and very lightly grab a little bit of the green and you're gonna start to press it in that V kind of shape. While pushing inward to the corner of your eye. So you're gonna stamp and push, stamp and push. It's like a flick. And we're gonna kind of creep it, we're gonna start to creep it along our lash line.
Do that a little bit more.
You can flip your brush back over and we're gonna start brushing it inward. If you like a really deep color, you can keep going. I'm gonna keep going. Or you can stop right here if you want just like a light green, not light green, but a lesser harsh color. But that's not what I'm going for.
Always blend out those edges, so everything looks very diffused. Blending is a serious friend.
Just like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, so next we're gonna take our finger and we're gonna be dipping into Blondie. This shade is so gorgeous. If you use smaller eyes like I do, I try and use like my last two fingers. Some people like their middle finger. It's just whatever you're comfortable with. I'm gonna use my ring finger. The shade is amazing, oh my God. And then you're gonna start in the very edge of your corner and then brush it backward. And do like little flicks towards the inner portion of your lid. You want the majority of the gold to be right at the corner of your eye. You can start kind of stamping it around. I haven't dipped back in yet. And for this one, yeah, I guess I could. I might go in with my pinky this time, though it's hard with nails. What you can also do is just clean off your pencil brush.
Or if you have another one, clean it off really quick.
And what I like to do is just like dab the tip on my tongue, or you can use a setting spray, but you just want it wet. Go in, take a couple little spurts of it, and start laying that down. We're also going to be taking this under our eye, so just right at the corner of it. So
You can lick it again, or if you think you have enough.
just like that. Give that a little wipe off. And then you're going to go back into Ivy League, which is the green, and you're going to do your under eye. Don't be afraid to switch it back to the fluffy side and kind of buff that out. Again, we still don't want any harsh lines. What you can also do is kind of bridge that gap where the shimmer ends and the matte begins. So if you just dip one more time, just to get a super small amount of product on, you can start flicking back your green. It'll start to kind of blend that a little bit better. Just like that. I'm going to clean off the edge of my brush, the pencil brush, because then we're going to highlight our brow bone with this and then add a little pop to the inner corner of the eye. And then it's just liner and lashes. So I'm taking Glamazing to the brow bone. What a fun pop that is. You can use any highlighter for this. I just really like Glamazing. And I highly recommend that you do the inner corner of the eye at least, because it really does brighten up the inside of your face, especially when you're wearing such a dark shadow. You kind of want that like pop so that you don't look like you're wearing like a black eye or anything. So now it's just liner and lashes. So I did, I tight lined my top row with the Stila in the shade Graphite. So it's not fun to do, so I'll do my best to make it look kind of easy, but it's really not. You have to get very used to it. So I use a tiny little mirror like this, and you just stick the eyeliner up and trust yourself. If you want, you can use something like a beauty blender or a sponge to kind of lift your eye up without like totally ruining your makeup. Then I can't hold the mirror. So if you have a sitting mirror and you're doing that, that's totally fine. But for your purposes, I'm just gonna tight line. Darn it. Totally got it on my lid. Yeah, sometimes it's just not gonna happen. And don't force yourself either if you're not comfortable with it. I usually am. I don't know, that's okay. So then lashes. I'm gonna go back and fix that once my lash glue is dry. These are pretty much crap lashes that I'm wearing. I got them at Marshall's, and most of the time I love the lashes that I get at Marshall's, but you have to be very particular in which ones you buy. And I did not enjoy these, but I'm gonna use them anyway. So put the glue on, wait a couple seconds. Again, I like to do this with like a tiny mirror that you can get like really close up to your face with. So the square is like perfect for it. Give it a couple seconds. Depending on what glue you have, I have the Duo glue in green, which is brush-on adhesive with vitamins. And this glue dries a lot quicker than a lot of the other glues, which I like because I hate waiting. So then you want to come down from the top and stick it to the middle of your eye and push. And then release your little tweezers, and then you kind of just pull that corner and pull that corner. Oops. Sometimes your tweezers get gunky, so you gotta be careful. They'll stick. And then voila, your lash is on. I like to pinch them closed so that your real lashes and the fake lashes join together. This is easier to do on yourself than it is to do it on someone else. And then, yeah, bottom lashes, I just did a little bit of waterproof mascara, especially because my eyes water. And then you're done for the look. I'm just gonna put on the rest of my face. So I put on the rest of my face, which is just amber highlight, Astoria Contour and Sandstone Blush, and now I'm going to use Glamazing. No, I'm not. I'm not using Glamazing. I'm using Goldie, which is this baby right here. It's almost like, it reminds me a lot of Rihanna's Trophy Wife. And I'm using right now an M510. There's tails in the works that she might be coming out with a illuminator brush, but we'll see. So I'm going to take a little bit of that, go to town on my cheek. This stuff is amazing. Oh my god. It's just the gift that keeps on giving. Holy smokes.
Crazy.
Everywhere. And then I'm gonna do sandstone on my lips as well. And now you have like a really fun holiday look. Like, it's gold, it's green, it's red with the sandstone. It's awesome. So that's it. The products I used today were all mascara except for my lashes and liner and other mascara. And that's it. And I hope you enjoyed the video. So stay tuned for more because I'm going to be using a lot of these shadows every day. Bye.